Hi there, good morning. It's St George's Day today, so I thought I wanted to have a little bit of fun with a serious undertone. Um, St George's Day doesn't seem to be celebrated in many places. See a little bit on Facebook, but that's about it. And I want to see more of that going on. I want to see more celebrations of St George's Day. It's very important that we have a bit of national pride. This hat's a bit warm, I'm going to take it off. So I'm sitting here with my roast beef, a nice rock I found on a beach one day that looks like, to me, a bit of roast beef. I got my staff from a tree out of Windsor Great Park. 10 years ago I've had that lying around. Got my rotary bling because I like to do good locally. I'm standing for election, hence the brolly, for independent candidate, West Windsor Residents Association in the Royal Borough of Windsor and Maidenhead. I've got these coins, money, which is what we all go chasing around, but the only successful money seems to be local money, if you look back in history. So we designed those, my father-in-law designed that for the Magna Carta back in the day, and we provided that to the borough. Now looking at the Royal Borough, I've got to start locally. I've got to see things spread out from what better place in the Royal Borough of Windsor and Maidenhead. I had a look at the procurement contracts that they have in place, the contracts they have in place, and what's going on there. And 25% of those contracts were out of date for some reason. I couldn't see any amounts of value that are set against them. So I've put in a freedom of request to find out more information about what's going on in the local borough. But what I want to see is local businesses thriving and surviving, and that can only happen if they are winning contracts locally with local councils that they can then subcontract locally with local people. That's how it all works. So I want to see that optimised. So I'm going to, if I get lucky enough to get voted in, then I'll do my bit to try and influence that in a positive way, not for my own gain, but for the benefit of the whole community. So this St George's Day, and I'd also like to see next year us celebrating St George's Day in a significant way. I'm sitting in my shed today, and there's probably a few other people doing little celebrations. But let's try and sort something out again. If I get voted in, let's try and organise something on a borough, in the Royal Borough, where we have an event in Windsor to celebrate St George's Day, and then it can roll out from there across the nation. All right, getting a bit warm now, so I'll sign off. John Davey, vote for me in the Royal Borough elections. Thank you.